Sarah can further drill down into her forecasting data by choosing one or more of the filters from the drop-down menus on the left-hand side of the data table. In the Forecast 30/60/90 view, these filters include time period, whether this is 0 to 120 days, expired, or 120 plus days. Selecting expired will show all of Sarah's leads that have an expected close date prior to this month. Selecting 120 plus days and clicking refresh will show all of Sarah's leads that are beyond 120 days in the future regarding their expected close date. And showing 0 to 120 days will show Sarah's leads for the current month, that's our 30-day forecast, for the next month, which is our 60-day forecast, 2 months out, our 90-day forecast, and 3 months out, our 120-day forecast. Next, lead status. By default, Sarah is going to be looking at all active leads. She has the ability to sort for specific statuses or to use one of our umbrella categories: active, revenue, and closed revenue leads. But any lead statuses that are considered active will have an asterisk next to them. In this case, prospect, qualified, proposed, upside, and forecast are all considered active since they have that asterisk there. Similarly, any leads that are considered revenue will have a $sign following them. In this case, that's qualified, proposed, upside, forecast, and sale. Any leads that are considered closed revenue will have a $sign next to them. In this case, sale and customer. Sarah can sort by any of these specific lead statuses which are configurable by her business, or she can sort by one of these 3 umbrella categories. Next, percentage of close, which represents a sales rep's confidence in this particular deal actually closing. This is often used to differentiate between leads which represent a company's pipeline, that's going to be your lower percentages, versus a company's forecast for their higher percentages. Next, Sarah can sort by source, where these different customers may have come from. Beyond that, Sarah can sort by account types, whether these leads represent net new opportunities with non-customers, or whether they represent customer upgrades or net new placements at customer accounts. Below these dropdowns, Sarah also has an option to click Filters, where she'll be presented with another set of options for filtering her forecast. Depending on the forecasting view that Sarah chooses to use, the filters displayed here may be slightly different. For example, if we navigate to the Forecast by Category view by opening our menu, clicking on Sales, Forecasting, and Forecast by Category, we'll see that Sarah has a slightly different set of filters on the left-hand side here. She still has the ability to sort by lead status, but in this view, she can change the basis of the forecast to either be by expected close or by expected delivery date. That means that the leads that are viewed within a particular month will either be sorted by their expected close or their expected delivery date as assigned per the lead, proposal, or order. That month or time period can be selected just below the basis, and rather than being 0 to 120 days, this time period selection is a little bit more specific, whether that's this month, this quarter, next month, the next 3 months, or if you scroll down, a custom range of dates. Below that, Sarah can filter by sale type, whether these leads represent a rental or a cash sale, a demo or a lease, or the umbrella category of all sale types. Below that, Sarah also can click Filters to search for additional, more specific information. At any time, when Sarah sees this plus button at the top right-hand corner of the view, she can create a saved view. So if she'd like to create a saved view for the expected close date basis for this month, she can click this plus and say expected close this month and click save. Similarly, she could say delivery date and this quarter, click refresh, and create a new saved view. With these two saved views, Sarah can jump back and forth to different searches without having to re-perform that search.